Good morning. Hi, I haven't posted for a while. Today's one of those days I've been having a really tough time. I had this really great weekend with a really great friend and got to be on the Bronco field. And um, how often do you get to say you get to perform at halftime, right? So it was really awesome. And spending time with someone that you care about and that you have that connection with, and um, you can talk if you're talking, and all the good stuff. And really good weekend. And I and not that I spent a lot of time with this person went to the game with me, and we spent a little time with dinner and stuff. But it's just so nice to have someone around that you can talk to, um, and feel like you can just keep going. Um, you have friends that you enjoy their company, and they're good people, but there's also those friends that you just like. You're like this when you talk to them. You're just very interested in everything that you both are saying. The conversation's good, um, and that was good. And I should be very thankful that I was able to have that. And what happened, I don't know. I'm really struggling with that whole thing being over, and I don't know. After everything I've been through, if it was just a such a high that I want to get that high back, really bad. Um, and I've been really struggling with a lot of things. Well, I'm working, and the job itself is okay. Um, I'm making good money, which is great because I need to get my shit together because of being out of work for so long and being on disability. This is really a great um, opportunity for me to get that put together, and and say goodbye to all of that. And I had this like epiphany last night, too, like, and it happens with my Instagram pages, and I've been dealing with this on my Instagram pages. Actually, one of the things that's been bothering me is that you know all people look at is one thing, your body, and that's all they see, and I don't want that. It's really important for me to be around people that see everything, because and I think that has to do with Instagram as well. It was really pinpointed for a while, and I get it. I'm not saying that I don't understand it. I totally do. But it's starting not to be what I need. I, I think too, because I'm not as happy with my body, so I don't want people focusing on my body. Not that I think it's horrible or anything. It's just that I don't feel like it's what I enjoyed before. And then it becomes apparent when someone or people are focusing on something on you that you don't find that great, and that there's so much more to you, but they're focusing on that. It's really frustrating, and it becomes kind of a burden instead of a um, being proud to be recognized for that. So you know, so I'm going through that, and then work on top of it is like it's kind of the same thing. I am really good with this one software. They hired me to be the software's consultant. It's a turns consultant. What's going to happen is people, um, the company that supports is going away, so they don't have much choices on experts, and I happen to be an expert. No, I'm not a programmer, but I'm definitely an expert in the way it works. I've been working with it for 20 years, so I know a lot of the ins and outs, and I know what to be careful for, and I know the pitfalls, and I know what can happen when things aren't done correctly. I know where to look to troubleshoot when things don't go right quickly. I don't have to think too much. It's like second nature. So as I sit there in what I used to be in the company was so much more than just the turns person. I put together the procedures probably because I was the software expert as well, but that also means I have knowledge in the business flow in general, and care about it, and care about the people that do those jobs. and care about how much work they have to put in. And I think about those things. And I'm smart. I catch on quick, and then I'm more than that. Um, so now I kind of feel like it's that. It's like that person only looking at, like, having a date, and all they're looking at is your chest the whole time, and that's all they see, and they're enamored by it, and they think it's the best thing in the world, but they don't see anything else. And that's how I feel like in my job. They just see the one thing and they don't see anything else. And it's very frustrating because I feel like I'm so much more than that. And and then on top of it, I sit, I'm remote, so I work from home. So that just kind of solidifies everything, it just really does. And so now I'm just kind of like reaching out and going, what can I do differently? Being an expert in that software, I can make decent money if I'm in that field. If I'm not in that field, it's really hard because that's been my life for 20 years. So to get out of it, I know I'm going to have to take probably a deep pay cut. And I think that that's hard too, because there's a amount of respect with that. However, I do believe that going to work every day, you're doing it for so long, that it's really important to be happy. Not only happy with what you're doing, but the people that you're around. And if you're making a gazillion dollars, it doesn't bring happiness, because then you start masking it. You start buying things to mask your happiness, and then it's for what? For not. I have a really hard time doing things halfway. I have a really hard time not investing myself into whatever it is I'm doing, whether it's painting or friendship or YouTube or, you know, my videos or whatever it is I do. I want to give it all. And that's the way I do things. I don't think I can do it different. And I'm really trying. Actually, I'm trying to just focus on just do what you need to do. Just do what you need to do. You're getting a paycheck, and that's really great. And that you need that because you haven't had one. And just really focus on that. Focus on that. Focus on that. Don't focus on whether you're going to, go up in the company or even whether they're going to hire you. I really need to step back and go, there's only one thing I'm getting out of this right now, because no one sees the bigger picture for me, and no one's gonna, because the people that I'm actually reporting to right now don't want me to have a bigger picture. They're just happy in their little world, and I get that, and I'm not dissing them for that. I mean, they're trying to grow their world, and I can get in the way of that, and I get it. I can get in the way of that, and I've been known to get in the way of things, because I'm such a strong personality and I'm such a strong go-getter. So yeah, yesterday was not a good day because I got hammered for something that I got a phone call. I'll say for something I did, but the day before I was told, don't keep any secrets. Okay, I won't keep any secrets. And then I didn't, and then I'm in trouble. So I'm getting mixed messages. And also, by telling me I couldn't send the auditor something that I know is not a big deal, shows a lack of confidence in me. Um, and that's not good. I didn't like that at all. If you're not going to be confident in the work that I give you, then why did you hire me to be a consultant? Um, so I'm just kind of having a rough time right now. And it came at a bad time because I've been kind of on a downer anyway. So you pull that on me, and I'm wondering. So actually, I'll just get my resume together, and actually I'm gonna have someone write it because I'm terrible at that. And two, I haven't had to look for a job for 20 years. And so it's not something that I'm really well versed at. I'm not an expert at job hunting. Thank God I don't have to be, but I'm not an expert. Maybe that's a good thing. So anyway, 9 minutes. Take care. I'll talk to you guys later.